Hello and good morning. Welcome, world. I'll take a moment here to let everybody begin to trickle in, join in. Good morning. My name is Siri. Kamala is going to be joining us here in just a second. And if you're brand new to this transmission, this is a Yoga Galactica quick shift. And it's a commitment that we have made for you, the community, but in turn, also for us to stay anchored and grounded. Normally we do Yoga Galactica twice a week when we're not in quarantine times. We do it every Tuesday and Thursday in the evening. We have anywhere from 15 to 18 people coming here in the space shift, practicing, getting shifted, getting lifted, and having beautiful, deep healing experiences. And in this time of quarantine, when of course we cannot have your beautiful faces here in the space shift with us, we are giving you this transmission. So if it's your first time joining us, thank you so much. If this is your 50th time, you've joined us every session so far, thank you so much. What a blessing. Because my phone is the one that's recording this, I am unable to see who is actually here right now. When Kamala comes in, I'm sure she'll be able to tell me and let me know. So, and she might actually be watching now. She just needed a few extra minutes to get ready. One thing that we've been doing here in this quarantine time, and one thing that we've done throughout our lives is puzzles. And we are avid puzzlers, and if you give us a 1,000-piece puzzle, we can finish it in sometimes 24 hours, but usually a weekend. And I just want to make a shout out to V. Ray Nixie, the Affinity Fam, Affinity Forum, really great people, but we did our 2 puzzles weeks ago, and when the weekend rolls around, it's puzzle time. And so we didn't have any puzzles. All the puzzles are sold out or on back order or taking months to deliver. And so I just put a post on the internet, and God, sometimes I just do love the internet. I mean, most of the times, if not all, just like anything, money, sex, alcohol, substances, food. If you use it in excess, it can be toxic. But if you use it in the right ways, it can just be the most amazing thing. So I'm sending some, if it wasn't for the internet, we would not be able to do these transmissions. So how amazing right now. But I posted on Facebook in the group about needing some puzzles, and it was the perfect thing to do because we have some other avid puzzlers in our community. And we did a puzzle swap, and fortunately what we do is, since I haven't worked on those puzzles for a few weeks, I kind of wipe the boxes down, give them to them. Their puzzles, they also haven't worked in a few weeks, so we did a puzzle swap. I let it sit for a few days, and of course we are taking a little bit of a risk, but for the most part we've all been quarantining, sheltering in home. So we feel comfortable, but last night we started a 2,000-piece puzzle, and this is the first 2,000-piece puzzle I think I've done in a long time, maybe even if ever. Usually they're right around 1,000 or 1,500 pieces, so we are excited for the challenge. Percentage-wise, maybe we finished 20% of it. We're fast, and it was actually me, Kamala, and our roommate Matt, and we're all avid puzzlers. The first thing you want to do is, of course, flip over the pieces. You want to organize them a little bit, get all the edge pieces and get that edge nice and tight, firmed up. And then you just start picking out sections that seem to make sense and go to town. And I'm telling you, it's fun. It's fun for the brain. It's really good quality time. It creates a beautiful connection and teamwork aspect. I really love puzzles. So if you love puzzles, or if there's something that you're doing right now that's just your go-to that you don't normally do, because when the quarantine time is not in, there's always so much so many things going on that we rarely just sit around doing puzzles. So Thank you for the quarantine, for bringing that back into our life so much. Very grateful. And now that more people have joined in this broadcast, I'll just tell you a little bit about what we're going to do today. The best way to experience this broadcast is to plug in and amplify the audio. So plug into some speakers, Bluetooth, whatever you have. Make sure you can amplify the audio because the sound really is the most important part. Yes, you can use the video aspect for a little bit of guidance, but really let our voices guide you through this experience. And today we are going to stick to a true quick shift format. So when we were doing quick shifts before this quarantine, essentially we would do like 2 exercises, jump into breath work, then jump into a sound bath. So I'm pretty sure we're going to just stick with that. Keep it nice and short today. Let everybody get to the rest of their day. Again, we appreciate you so much for tuning in. Again, I can't see who's on this transmission because my phone is being used as the device for this recording. But I trust and I pray that all the right, perfect people are here receiving this. We love you. I love you. So grateful. Like I said, Kamala is going to be joining here in a second. She's actually probably watching this as she finishes getting ready. So if you are watching, love, I love you so much. And I will see you in just a second. But we are going to quickly get a little blessing from the unicorn cards. And you know, we love these. They're not necessarily like the deepest cards. They have pretty short descriptions. However, they seem to be really magical and just super on point. And so there's some of my favorite cards. I'm just going to stretch them out here and intuitively let the card that comes out. Why don't you all just take a second, close your eyes, take a nice big inhale, exhale the breath. And now in this moment of stillness, I just want you to send a little good energy right towards these cards. And let's all collectively let this card pick itself. Of course, I will physically pick it, but I am receiving that energy from you guys through the quantum field where time and space doesn't necessarily seem to make linear sense. And I'm receiving that right now. I'm going to go ahead and wave my hands over these. When I get a little tingling sensation, I'm just going to let that card pick out right here. And the one that comes out is awareness. And this card is just a beautiful unicorn standing in somewhat of a meadow, a magical, mystical meadow. And what it says on the card is, live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. And now let's see what this card has to say. So while I read this card, you are invited to just get nice and comfortable. If you would like to close your eyes and drop into a little bit of a silent meditation as I read this, just being mindful of your breath, I invite you to do that. And I'm going to go ahead and read this. So just letting the body come into a nice place of stillness, being open to receive this message that we collectively called in. I know all of your energy right now really helped pull this card in, and so it's going to hopefully give us all the little boost and blessing that we need. So, awareness. The unicorns are calling you to live more fully in the present moment and be aware of the support you receive from your guides every day. Some of it is going unnoticed because your mind is keeping you distracted with worry, fear, or doubt. You're trying to solve a challenge from a conscious level when the best solution will come from handing it over to the divine. This beautiful unicorn is inviting you to take the time to slow down, sit quietly in contemplation or meditation, and allow your soul to take charge from your ego. Become aware of what your truth really is. All is well and everything is happening for a reason. Any situation can be resolved harmoniously, and there is a perfect solution for every challenge. This card is a reminder that all of your needs are met and you are safe. You are loved and you are protected. Breathe into this awareness and choose to feel peaceful, calm, and relaxed. Trust in Source to take care of you, meet your needs, and show you your next steps. As you go about your day, be alert to any signs or messages that may be placed in your path. Stay in surrender and keep bringing yourself back into the present moment, for it is only there that you can ever truly feel at peace. And isn't that so true? Because it's often when we're dwelling in the past or being anxious about the future that it's hard to be fully at peace. And those times where you can really just drop into the moment and be grateful for the little things, whether it's a cup of tea or the shower you took or your bed or whatever it is in your life, relationships, animals, that gratitude does bring you into the moment, even though it might be gratitude for something that happened last week. Still, the gratitude brings you into the moment. And really trusting, right now, that's a huge thing, because who knows how this is all going to turn out? Are we even going to go back to normal? What is normal anyways? I think this is really shaking up the status quo of what we're going to think is normal, how we're going to make money, how we're going to source our food. And I hope it doesn't go back to normal. I don't want the normal that happened before. I want us to emerge out of this. And I was listening to a podcast the other day. Joe Rogan, shout out Joe Rogan and Duncan Trussell. And if you have never listened to Joe Rogan's podcast, I highly recommend it. I'll be honest, it's not for everyone. He is a comedian, first and foremost. And he talks a lot of shit, but he also brings on some of the most amazing forethinkers and scientists, mathematicians, exercise gurus, inspirational speakers, as well as comics. But so you really get the full spectrum. But he was talking to Duncan Trussell yesterday, and they have actually some of the most bizarre conversations and amazing. And they were talking about the Renaissance. And the emergence of the Renaissance actually happened after an outbreak of Ebola. Now, you might have to fact check me on this because it's something I just heard, but I kind of trust these guys. They have their right-hand man, Jamie, sitting there looking up, fact-checking, Googling everything as they're talking. So what that really shows that is when we go into these times of, let's just say, chrysalis or cocooning or even somewhat of a hibernation, we often emerge much stronger. And so if the Renaissance can come out of an Black Plague, imagine what can come out of a situation like this. And granted, this is not the Black Plague, but we're taking it very seriously, and pretty much most of the world is in lockdown. So let's just keep that hope, that trust, that faith, that we're going to come out of this and things are going to be radically shifted in a beautiful, peaceful, harmonious manner. And sometimes it doesn't always seem peaceful at first. Sometimes you need to have a breakdown to have a breakthrough. But just trust. Keep that hope alive. Keep going. I love you guys. We're going to get into this quick shift. And like I said, Kamala is going to be joining us. And we are going to start right now. And look, we got her coming right in here. We just read the Awareness Unicorn card.
Right.
We're just about to start that quick shift.
Hi, everybody.
I told them I had no idea who's watching because
I'm not here.
Yeah, because I can't see. You're in my eyes and ears in this situation. But we're ready to get started. We just talked for about 15 minutes.
I know. Good. Welcome, everybody.
Were you watching as you were getting ready?
I wasn't.
Oh, I thought maybe secretly
I
you were
was
watching.
going to.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. So we are doing a shorter quick shift today. Literally, we're going to drop in, do 2 to 3 exercises, jump into the breath work.
Love it.
Do the sound bath. We're going to get us on our way, get you on our way to have this beautiful day. So I've got a pile of dogs right in front of me.
Aww.
It's a good problem to have. These are our dog children. Here's Bella. She's the mother of kisses. Here's Girl Dog. She's the mother of all.
All right. Wow. Holy cow.
There's Bodie.
Jennifer,
and
Amy,
Buddha.
Scotty, Maya, Carrie Berry,
Woohoo!
Gretchen, Elena, David. Good morning, everyone. Jeez, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos.
Yeah.
Is Mike here, did you see? I'm assuming he is. Maybe you just can't see.
Probably because there's 12 people watching.
All right.
Gosh, you
Beautiful.
guys like Siri more than me, I guess.
Oh.
I'm just joking.
Nowhere did we announce that it was just going to be me.
Totally kidding. Totally kidding.
All right, loves.
right.
We are going to jump right into this. So again, if you didn't hear in the beginning, the best way to experience this transmission is to plug into some speakers, get that audio amplified, and we are going to dive right in. So finding that most perfect spot in your home, your room, your living room, outdoors, wherever you may be in this moment to experience this transmission. I invite you to sit up nice and tall, come into a comfortable cross-legged position, and if you have trouble sitting in this cross-legged position, you are invited to lean against a wall, to sit on a big pillow so you get those hips lifted up. Whatever you can do to get your spine nice and tall. Sometimes in the morning, for me, it's actually a little challenging to just sit upright right off the bat. I often need to like really get my body moving and throughout my day until I can just feel that strength in my spine to sit upright. I don't consider it a weakness. I just honor my body and where it's at. So I give myself permission to lean against a wall. So wherever you're at, let your eyes close.
Mike says, of fucking course I am.
Yeah, I figured. I had to make a shout out, Mike. So let your eyes close. And now just bringing your awareness to your breath. And no need to change how you're breathing right now. I just want you to be aware of how you're breathing. Are they small little baby breaths coming in and out? Or are they nice, big, deep breaths? Just become aware, no judgment. It's all good either way. But now we are going to take a nice, big, deep inhale through the nose. And then hold that breath full right at the top and let it swell. Feel that breath pressing through the lungs. Good. Now through a small round mouth, you're going to powerfully exhale. This time, slow the breath down on the inhale. Nice and slow, 7 seconds. Bring it all the way up to the top. Sipping a little more. And feel that breath swell. Let it be pressurized. And through a small round mouth, cannon fire, exhale. Beautiful. Now take your hands, begin to rub them together. Create some heat and some friction. Yes. Then bring the hands into prayer position, thumbs tucks into the chest at the heart center. And as we breathe here, slow and smooth, let's take this moment to set an intention for our class. The card that popped out was awareness, and maybe that's something you want to set as your intention. But maybe there's something more personal, more specific right now that you'd like to use. And I invite you to call that in right now. Imagine it's coming into your being, into every cell. Take a nice big deep inhale. Hold the breath full right at the top. And exhale. Now we let the chin fold into the chest. And as you turn inward here in this moment, we're going to honor our bodies, our physical body, this vessel that carries and holds our consciousness, our mind, our higher selves, and every single part of us. Just bless it up. Thank your body. And even thank the things that you think may not be perfect, and we all have them somewhere. I want you to thank them and see those vulnerabilities as your strength. Because guess what? They are. And then we extend gratitude to our teachers, our mentors, the guides, all of those that have shared with us so we may be able to be here and share. What a blessing. And then finally, lastly, let's extend gratitude to our beautiful home, this planet Earth that gives us all that we provide. Pachamama, Mama Gaia. Let's thank her and make a pact right here, right now, to do everything in our power to be the protectors of the land, the water, all of the elements, so we may survive, and not just survive, but thrive as well. Take a nice big inhale. Hold the breath full right at the top. Gently squeeze navel, squeeze root lock. Sit up nice and tall. And exhale the breath out. Release the hands down by the sides. And inhale, sweep the arms, reach out, reach up, connect the palms above the head. And as you exhale, let them float down the center line of the body. And we repeat. Inhale, sweep the arms, reach out, reach up. Exhale, let them float down the center line of the body. Last time, inhale, sweep the arms, reach out, reach up. And this time, exhale, just shake out the hands, the elbows, the shoulders, the head and neck. Shake. Make some noise. Get a nice little release here. Beautiful. So the first little exercise we're going to do here is to prime the lungs. This is a little breath of fire meditation. So what you're going to do is stay in this nice seated upright position, and we're just going to jump into breath of fire. So if you know breath of fire, jump right in right now. Sit tall with your eyes closed. If you're new to the breath, follow these instructions. So take your left hand, place it over the navel. Take your right hand, and let the thumb and first finger touch. Bring the hand to the knee, palm face up. Sit up tall, close the eyes, open the mouth, stick out the tongue, and begin to pant rhythmically, just like a dog. Good. Keep it up. You want to go at a pace that you can hold consistently. So not too fast, not too slow, right there in the middle. But you definitely want to get that navel pumping. So feel your navel pulsing as you breathe, and exaggerate that right here. Exhale, navel pulls in. Inhale, navel expands. Now, keeping this same rhythm, close the mouth and transfer the breath to the nose. That's it. So, once you've locked in, you're going to release both hands back to the knees. Keep the position nice and tall, and keep breath of fire going. Keep that navel pumping. So if you're new to the breath, this might feel a little counterintuitive. It might feel like you can only go for 15 or 20 seconds at a time. And if that's the case, just do it. Build up. I promise you, with a little bit of practice, you'll drop into this so easily. And in Kundalini Yoga, this is one of the most fundamental breathing techniques. We use this breath throughout a variety of different exercises. And in fact, this breath is a meditation in and of itself. It helps fire up the immune system, the nervous system. We get to clear and detoxify the lungs a little bit. So keep it going. Of course, if you lose the breath, take a few long breaths and then come back in the same way we did. Open mouth, pump the navel, pant like a dog, and close the mouth. Now, ladies, as a precaution, if you're on the first 3 days of your menstrual cycle or first 16 weeks of pregnancy, you're going to stick with long, deep breathing for breath of fire exercises. Good. Keep it going. Now we're going to extend our hands up into the air, lower them down at a 60-degree angle, so we're creating the shape of a V with the arms. Lock the elbows. Point the thumbs over the head. Curl the fingers into the pads of the hands. Continue breath of fire. Eyes are closed, rolled up and in at the third eye point. Good. We're just going to be here 1 minute, so give it your all. Halfway there. Just a little anecdote or story here. When we did our yoga teacher training at Golden Bridge, we had to do a 31-minute meditation with breath of fire, and Man, doing Breath of Fire for 31 minutes will put you into an altered state. So I know you guys can do it for 1 minute. Raise those arms up 1 centimeter, 15 seconds. Now, keeping the arms lifted, inhale. Hold the breath full right at the top. Squeeze navel, squeeze root lock. Sip it a little more. And through a small round mouth, exhale. Arms are still lifted above the head. Hold empty. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, touch the thumbs, reach the fingers up. Hold here, lengthen. 5, 4, sip in more breath. 2, 1. Exhale, hands float down the sides. And just allow yourself to come into a place of stillness. Imagine you're sitting tall, just like a statue of Buddha, or any other deity, or symbol, or icon, or maybe even just a rock. Imagine you're sitting still like a mountain. And I want you to take 5 slow, deep breaths. And with each inhale, I would like you to increase the length of that inhale. And each exhale, extend the exhale a little bit longer. So lengthen the extension of the exhale. And it's important to take these precious moments in between the exercises to just allow yourself to drop into a nice little meditative space. It really helps the heart, the nervous system, just really reset and come back to a place of neutral. All right, so take a nice big inhale. Exhale fully. Now we're going to stretch the legs out into a wide V here on the mat. And just take a moment, bounce those legs up and down, get a little movement down into the legs, massage the tops of the thighs, the knees, all the way down to the ankles. We're going to do a dynamic movement. We're not going to be here long, just 1 minute. We're going to inhale, arms up, center. Exhale, fold to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Now, keep it going. Eyes are closed. And I know we're all at different levels of flexibility here. And the most important part of this exercise is that you keep the legs flat. So if you're doing this and your knees are lifting up, what I want you to do is press the knees down to the earth and modify the position. So do this. Inhale up. Exhale, just fold the torso. Inhale up. Exhale, alternate. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep going. 45 seconds. Beautiful, 20 seconds, keep the breath powerful, keep the motion smooth. Imagine you're doing a dance or a choreography. You're just flowing like water through this motion, but stay present, stay with the sensations within the body. Good, 10 seconds. Last 3, 2, 1. Inhale all the way up, center. And exhale, fold straight forward, all the way down, folding the body and spine forward. And just let the whole body relax here. Take 3 slow, deep breaths. Slowly walk your hands over to the right, nose in the direction of the knee. Take 3 deep breaths. And then walk the hands over to the left, nose in the direction of the knee. 3 deep breaths. roll the spine back up, folding the legs in, and then rolling up and over. This is going to be our last exercise until we get into the breath work. We're going to do a little cat-cow to get our spine nice and fluid and liquid like water. So spread the fingers wide, knees directly underneath the hips. Inhale, tilt the chin up, arch the lower back like you're twerking. And then exhale, round the spine in the opposite direction. Inhale, up, exhale, round. Inhale, up, exhale, round. If you can, let the breath come in and out through the nose. And then get the full range of motion. I see a lot of people doing just these little baby movements. And of course, if that's what feels good and you need to do that. But if you can, really get the full range of motion. So inhale up, exhale round. Inhale up, exhale round. Good, we're just going to be here 1 minute. So find your flow and go. That's it. Now, as you feel more comfortable in this position, I invite you to increase the pace, increase the breath. Take it up into third gear. Let's go, yogis. You got this. 30 seconds. Last 15 now. If you feel it, take up the pace even more or even do double time. Five, four, three, two, one. Inhale, tilt the chin up. Hold the breath, squeeze the navel, roll the eyes up and in. And exhale, round the back in the opposite direction. Curve the spine, tuck the hips, hold the breath out, hollow out the belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice big deep inhale. And exhale, we're just going to sink back onto the heels, take the knees wide, press the palms forward, and lower the forehead all the way down to the earth. And now in this position, I invite you just to take 5 slow, deep breaths and do the same thing that we did before. Every inhale, try to lengthen it a little bit longer. Every exhale, try to relax and extend that exhale even a little longer. Good. 4 more breaths. Nice and slow. See if with these next 2 exhales you can relax the body so deeply that you literally imagine you're melting into the earth and merging back into the ground, the air. Beautiful. When you're ready, you're going to stretch your body forward onto your belly and then come rolling over onto your back as we prepare to do some Wim Hof breathing.
All right, yogis.
Woohoo!
So laying down on your back, just taking a moment to ground into the earth, feeling so grateful for yourself, for Pachamama. And let's get Wim Hof. So most of you have done this breath. It's a powerful inhale, soft exhale, and it sounds like this. And we'll guide you through it. All you have to do is breathe powerfully.
Laying down. Inhale. 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106,
dis-ease cannot live. Every breath a little deeper. All right, halfway there, breathing and always putting yourself first. But if you're having trouble breathing for you, think about breathing for a loved one that's going through something, a group of people, an animal, and just give it all you've got. Good. 7 more. We got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now deep inhale. Holding that breath, squeezing it to the tips of the fingers and toes. You exhale all the breath out, all of it out, and hold empty. And holding the breath out, allow yourself to totally relax your body. Feel the earth beneath you, holding you. Just let yourself fully relax. Every muscle, every tendon, every fiber of your being. Just melt down. Be held and cradled by this earth. You're going to hold the breath out as long as you can. But whenever you need to, take that powerful deep inhale. And you're going to hold that breath in. You can squeeze it around a little bit, but then again, just relax the body. Just ask your body to take this breath, this healing energy you've cultivated to wherever it's needed in the body to bring health and wellness. And let's sip in a little more breath. Hold. Squeezing that around. Whenever you're ready, coming back to long deep breaths. Feeling that shift in your body and your mind. Every breath is a gift of life. Good. We're going to jump back into that one more time when you're ready. So if you're still in the breath, stay there. If you're just joining us, lay down on your back or on the couch or on the floor. And let's get Wim Hof. Here we go. Powerful inhale, soft exhale. Good. And this breath can rid your life of headaches, migraine headaches. It's helping people with all kinds of dis-ease. Helping people with anxiety, depression, anger, fear. So dive in, give it all entire body for 3, 2, 1. Now exhale all the breath out. And hold empty. And allow yourself to just drift into the abyss, into this breath, healing, strengthening. And relaxing every cell of your body. Can you relax a little bit deeper? And whenever you need to, drawing in the most deep, powerful inhale that you can, and holding that breath in. And as you hold this breath in, think about what you're grateful for right now in your life. And just like this breath has filled you up, imagine gratitude filling every single cell in your body, or health filling every single cell of your body. Sip in a little more breath. Squeeze that around, holding. And whenever you're ready, coming back to long, deep breaths. And all you have to do now is relax your body fully. If you have something to cover your eyes, do that. And just melt down on your mat. If you have a blanket, snuggle up as it's time for sound bath. Good job, friends. So, getting as comfortable as you possibly can. Let's take a deep inhale. Hold that breath for 3, 2, 1. Open the mouth. Relax. the unicorn. And then you were like, fuck this shit. It's not my thing anymore. And it isn't serving my soul. And then you return to life with less regret and way more meaning. And you slayed, and you slayed, and slayed. Good day.
Take a nice big inhale. And release, let it go. And just imagine waves of gratitude flowing up and down your body, all around you, within your room. And as you do that, let the fingers and toes begin to wiggle and move. Rolling the wrists, the ankles, the hands, and the feet. Stretch the arms up and over the head and give the whole body a nice little squeeze. And then as you relax, bring the knees up into the chest. Take the hands on the knees. Roll the ankle, or roll the knees in one direction. And go in the opposite direction. Just moving the body and the spine a little bit here. Activating, waking up, getting ready to slay the day, whatever that means to you. Wrap your arms tightly around the legs. Give yourself a gigantic hug. Tell yourself, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And just feel that love pulsing and permeating through every cell, fiber, every part of your being. And then when you're ready, you're simply going to begin to rock yourself up and down on your spine. Rocking up and down, up and down. Do this at least 5 times. So rock all the way up, all the way down, massaging, adjusting, aligning. And then you're going to rock yourself all the way up into a seated position here. Keep the eyes closed as we finalize and close out our practice. Quick shift here this morning. Thank you for sticking with us till the end. Take your hands, rub them together, create some heat, some friction. Then press the palms together, press the thumbs into the chest at the heart center. And as we breathe here in these final moments, slow and smooth, I would like you to first bless up your space. Thank it for holding you during this practice. Thank you for holding you during this time of shelter in place. Just bless it up, everything in there. And then extending this blessing and love to somebody in your life. Maybe they live with you. Maybe they live across the world from you. Just send them some love right now. And then take this love and blessing and send it all across this planet and letting it touch and positively affect everything here on this earth, no matter how big or how small. Bless it up. And then let the chin fold down into the chest. And as you turn inward here for these final moments, first and foremost, let this be a blessing for you, your body, and honoring your mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. Just let it fully encapsulate you right now. And then we extend this to our teachers, our guides, the mentors, the ancestors, the yogis, the mystics, the sages, and all of those that have shared with us so we may be able to practice and get shifted today. We are blessed. Satnam.
Satnam.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Aho.
Aho.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Beautiful. And when you're ready, just let your eyes slowly blink open with the soft gaze coming back into this present moment right here, right now, with a vast and brand new awareness. That card that jumped out of the deck. And we will post that card on the thread. I'll give Kamala that task.
Perfect.
Awareness is right here. And we just want to thank you so much for joining us today. This finishes off our week of quick shifts. We take Sunday off as a beautiful day of rest for all. And we will be back here Monday morning at 11:11-ish. And we love you guys so much. Again, it means the world to us that you're tuning in, practicing with us. This is the community that's staying strong, building, growing, and we cannot wait to have you all here in the spaceship for a real, true Yoga Galactica experience. And of course, all of these transmissions are a gift from us to you. But if you're able to and feel called, we gladly and greatly appreciate any donations. You can send them to PayPal, yogagalactica@gmail.com. Venmo is the @ Yoga Galactica, all one word. And we just hope you have such a blessed day. Please share, please comment. Love you.
Yeah, and that poem was from one of my favorite poets, Thug Unicorn. She writes beautiful, dark, meaningful poetry, so feel free to check her out. Carrie, so good to see you. Mike, Paolo, Gretchen, Maya, David, Elena, Amy, Jenny. Yes.
What a good crew today, you guys.
Beautiful.
You gals.
There's more people watching, but I can't see you all from my phone. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Siri,
You're
for leading
welcome.
practice today.
Of course, my
I'm
dear.
on my moon cycle, so I'm just kind of taking it a little easy.
She's
I
flowing.
love you.
I mean, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay, babe. Thank you, Gretchen. Love you so.
Love you
Glad you
all.
hooked up with Crystal, and I will respond to all your comments and post the beautiful card. Go out and fucking slay. Mwah.
Phew.